All right, Shalom. First off, we want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakak. Double honors to our apostle elders, a great millstone. Shalom to you, brothers, preaching this word in sincerity and truth. And shalom to you, sincere followers and believers thereof. All right. So we come out here week in and week out. All right. We're the Hebrew Israelites, if you don't know by now, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, according to your father's lineage. All right. And we're here to tell you other heathen nations who you are according to the Bible. All right. Esau, the so-called white man. Elam, the so-called East Indian. All right. Ammon, the so-called Japanese. Moab, the so-called Chinese. Such on and so forth. And to let you Americans know that America is on its way to be destroyed, man. All right. We're here to let you know the prophecies of the Bible. We are the prophets of the Bible. We are the prophets of Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. Go ahead. Start with that one.
So Revelation chapter 19, verse 10.
Yep.
And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Yep. Yeah. So John the Revelator, he was about to fall down and worship an angel. All right. You know. So the angel said, see that thou do it not, man. I'm here with a message. Okay. Go ahead.
It says, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right. Yeah, that's right, man. Worship Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. That's why from our apostle elders, great millstone on down, we exalt those names. Yahweh Why, Yahweh Shai, the name of the Heavenly Father and the name of his only begotten Son, man. Okay? Read that part again, Baba Shah.
It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right, man. All right. And with so with those names come vibrations. All right. And it's going to come a certain spirit. And with that spirit is what? The testimony of Yahweh Shai, which is indeed the spirit of prophecy, which we are in the year of prophecy, the second month, man. All right. And so much prophecy has been occurring ever since, entering into this year, man. Let alone closing out the last year or decade. Okay. Go ahead and hop into that, brother.
This second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1.
Yep.
He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
That's right, man, because we are set up as the watchmen, all right? According to Habakkuk, the second chapter, all right? We're watching out for the signs that Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai has given his servants, his men, the prophets, to look out for. To look out for what? Yahweh Shai's return, and for this America's destruction. Esau's rulership being put to an end. Go ahead.
He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Yep.
And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before.
Yeah, and those signs you can read about in St. Matthew, the 24th chapter, man. The signs that Yahweh Shai privately gave to his disciples, which went on to be apostles, to look out for, man. All right, and this was told to them 2,000 years ago. All right, and now it's finally coming out to play in today's time, man. This generation. Go ahead.
Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yeah,
that's right. So the Lord is just beginning to visit this place. All right, via what? Via judgment. You know, Jacob grabbed that real fast. It's Isaiah 29:6. The Lord visit the place, visit the earth. Yep.
Isaiah chapter 26, verse 21. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity.
Yeah, that wasn't the one, but that's a beautiful one too. All right.
26.
Yeah, that's it. You can bring that out too, Baba Shaw. You can read that one more time.
Isaiah 26 and 21. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain.
Yeah, that's right, man. So the Lord is visiting earth via what? Via judgment, man. Because there's nothing but wickedness going on here. All right. It tells you in the book of St. Matthew, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So iniquity has been abounding, and these people has been waxing worse and worse into wickedness, man. All right. So the Lord has what been establishing judgment, man, and judgment has been increasing to match what? To match the wickedness that's increasing, man. Go ahead,
Just speaking about how the people's heart has waxed cold, they take the judgment of the Lord lightly.
Yep.
You know, the Lord's bringing judgment every day, as it says in Zephaniah the 3rd chapter. But the only time you see these people show some emotion was for that nigga Kobe Bryant. You know, but the Lord is bringing judgment all day, man, every day. You know, what these people do, man, they take it as a joke. You know, until what? Until it hits home, then that's when they gonna know, man, that the Lord is deadly serious. You know. Like I think Isaiah 29:6.
Sure.
Isaiah 29:6, it says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire."
Yeah, all these plagues have been has been going on throughout the four corners of the earth, showing you that the Lord is already beginning to visit this place, man. Yet these people are so much reprobates, void of understanding, void of judgment, that they don't lay it to heart, man. All right, what they're doing, you know, like the brother referred to this to Jake Kobe Bryant, man. His whole passing that caused Jake to sit down for a second, just for a hot second, you know, to internalize. All right, man, damn, man, this is Kobe Bryant. They're idol. All right, they're God in their eyes. All right, man, this life is so precious. This, that, and the third. But then what? They was back to being demons, you know, the following couple of days, man. Showing you that these judgments that the Lord is bringing to pass is not good enough. Ultimately, the Lord is going to have to just destroy you people, man. Go bring that out.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Yeah, in this society, man, wickedness is not met with the proper judgments that the Bible lists out, man. If anything, you get rewarded for being the bigger demon you are, man. All right, you know. So then what? That causes people their pride to increase, and then to perform their wickedness to a T, man, to even more. All right, hence the face of pride Esau, man. All right, in his eyes, the Heavenly Father is not judging him for all his wickedness that he had pressed out across the earth, man. So what? Esau's heart is getting hardened to what? To be even more wickeder. All right, to be even more proudful. You know, with this dude Trump, man, he just got acquitted. Which, hey, y'all should have seen that coming, man. All right, it's all rigged, man. That whole government, all that is all corrupted, man. It's all sold up by Esau. But pretty much Trump came back with even more pride, man. And they already saying that since this acquittal, man, that's just gonna give him more fuel to be more of a devil. All right. Yet that's the spirit Esau has in general, man. All right, dealing with his power that he has over the earth. Job 9:24, man. These wicked elites, those who are actually pulling the strings of puppets like your guy Trump, man. You have something, brother? Yeah.
This is Job 12:6. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke the Most High are secure.
Yeah, that's right, man. You're talking about who? Esau, man. Esau not only provokes and tempts Yahweh Shai every day, he has established a country to do such, man. America, all right. America is the spearhead of wickedness, man. Which you people embrace, all right. That's why everybody wants to be a Babylonian, man. Cause what? You could be wicked and nobody can judge you, all right. Well, guess what? Somebody is judging you, and that's Yahweh Shai, man. Go ahead.
Into whose hand the Most High bringeth abundantly.
Bring it one more time for the top of the show.
Yes, it's Job 12 and verse 6.
Yep.
The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke the Most High are secure.
Yeah, that's why Jake has turned their backs towards our power Yahweh Shai and began to worship Satan through what? His physical counterpart Esau, man. It tells you in Psalms the 73rd chapter. All right? Yep. Because you see the wicked prosper in his wickedness, man. All right? So then what? Jake turns over and what? Delves off into that left-hand side for those wicked ass goods, man. Those goodies. Okay? Not even understanding that the Lord is about to judge this devil and those who partake in his wickedness, man. All right? The latter end, which we're in. Go ahead.
into whose hand the Most High bringeth abundantly.
Yep, that's right, man. And all that abundance that Esau has stole and robbed and murdered for, man, all right, he's gonna lose it all in an hour, man, as the scriptures say. So as quick as he gotten it, guess what? He's gonna lose it even quicker, man. The Lord is gonna require it out of your hands. All right?
Yeah. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. It says, "Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways."
Yeah, that's right, man. That's what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans do. All right? Not understanding that this is his world, man. Not understanding that the Lord is taking this devil out, man. All right? So what? They began to envy the oppressor, being Esau, the so-called white man, all right, in the position of power that he has, okay? Go ahead.
Yep, verse 32, "For the froward is abomination to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai."
Yeah, so you find yourself becoming abomination before your power, before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, envying this devil and following after his ways.
Yep.
That's why the scriptures say, "Why trimmest thou ways to seek love, man?" Because in Jacob's eyes, man, that's their way of filling that void, man. All right, which hey, these entertainers, these celebrities, guys like Kobe Bryant, all right, those who you idolize, hey man, they're never whole, man, because they don't have that spiritual connection with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's why it tells you Romans 11:7, where has Jacob, matter of fact, broken, hold that real fast. You know, I don't want to butcher it up, but pretty much the elect has obtained it, man. Talking about this truth, all right?
Oh, what then Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for?
Yeah, that's right. Because you seek for it, Jake seek for it in the wrong places, man. When it's right here before your eyes.
Yep.
All right? Yet, according to Isaiah 6:9, the Lord has blinded 2/3 from receiving that, man. All right? So what? They go forth and seeking it to other areas, man. All right? They go to Esau for that. You know? You have more on that, bro?
Yeah. It says, "For the froward," Proverbs 3:32, "For the froward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked."
Yeah, that's right, man. That's why it talks about coming into that the secret place of the Most High, man. To this truth, all right, to this knowledge, which is which is very precious and rare, man. It's only given to the Lord's chosen portion of Israel, all right, the elect, which we're going to bring out. Go ahead. That's why you know, the Apostle Gabar, he did a beautiful lesson. I see brothers do replies off of it. Get this money, talking about this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. It's the true riches. See, Jake, he's going out. He's going to fill that void with the riches of this world. All right, the false sense of a pursuit of happiness, man, which is really corroding you, man. It tells you what 2 Timothy, I believe, the 6th chapter. All right, this money, the love of this money, man, is the root of all evil. All right, you're supposed to love this money, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man, because this is going to lead to everlasting life, man. This is going to be the answer to all your problems, man. All right, and Jake has a lot of issues. Okay.
That's why scripture say, "Fools die for want of wisdom." All right, because the riches of this world, man, just leads you to corruption.
Yeah, further, it's like, hey, Jake might have to hold that.
1 Timothy 6.
Oh yeah, First Timothy 6.
You know, you follow the temptations, man. You become a god of yourself.
Straight.
You think you're powerful.
Yep.
All right, but with this wisdom, it brings you to a humble estate, man. It brings you low, and you just, you know what I mean? The Lord just give you the mouthpiece to reverence and worship Him for basically blessing you with these riches.
Well, King Solomon was the richest king there was, man. And what did he consume his time with doing, man? Was seeking out what was pleasing unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, seeking out the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. All right, and that's a king that has it all, man. That has what you guys aspire to receive in this society, man. He said it was all vanity. You know, it's nothing incomparable to the true riches of the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man.
Because I can say this, and I'm pretty sure all brothers could attest to it. We're not after the bag, we're not out to get money, but let's just say we did come across some M's or something. We still wouldn't be happy, man, because our power is not respected in this place.
Yep.
All right, it's nothing but blasphemy towards Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that goes on in this place. Yes, but at the end of the day, man, you know, we don't have that heart of flesh yet. You know, so at the end of the day, everything here is just vanity, man, that's going to be destroyed. The riches that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have given your soul up to obtain, all right, it's going to be burnt up here, right along with your flesh. You know?
I got a precept like that. This is Proverbs 3:13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding.
Yeah, that's right, man. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom and getteth understanding. Keep going.
For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver,
Yep.
and the gain thereof than fine gold.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's what makes the elect so precious, man. For this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that they have obtained, which you can't steal. You can't take that, man. All right. That's why they had that old saying, knowledge is power, man. This is the true power, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which we have, and that's what's making our enemies afraid, man. Our chief enemy being Esau. All right. That's why it tells you in Revelation the 11th chapter. All right, when the spirit of life entered back into the Lord's men, the elect. All right, great fear fell upon our enemies, man, because we were equipped with the true riches, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that was stripping away from us. We have got it back, man. All right, and that single-handedly is taking this devil out of rulership, man. All right.
She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her.
Yeah, man, because you need knowledge to obtain those things that you want, man. You need knowledge to even operate in this world, man. To do certain things in which the scriptures tells you, clues you in on all of it, man. All right, but fools hate knowledge, and 2/3 of our people being fools, man, you are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. Okay, find yourself in the worst case scenario because what you have resisted the true riches, man. You know.
Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's the true pursuit of happiness, man. All right, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding coming back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, and following after the ways thereof. Okay, that's what's gonna lead to everlasting life and riches, man. All right, that's what we're heading towards, and that's why we're so amped up for the downfall and the destruction of this society, because that's what's the next chapter that is going to be for the Lord's servants, man, chiefly the elect, which the 2/3 you're going to come back to the loins of, man. All right.
We got precept.
Yeah.
The Sirach 51:16, because the brother was speaking about wisdom, you know,
Good.
which is the top riches.
Yep.
It says, I bowed down my ear a little and received her and got much learning. It says, I profited therein.
Yeah, you gotta receive this truth, man. All right. You know, that's what 2/3 don't do, man. They always as the Lord say, you always resist the Holy Spirit, man. All right. You know, you have to really internalize these things. What did the Lord tell John the Revelator with the receiving of the book? Ezekiel with the receiving of the book, man. You have to dissect these things. You have to let it marinate. You have to consider and think upon them, man, and execute them. All right.
What did the Lord Himself tell Nicodemus in John the 3rd chapter?
Yep.
You have to be as a babe.
Yep.
You know, that's the thing with a lot of guys. They come in this thing proud, you know. You gotta, what you know in the world don't mean nothing, man. You know what I mean? You were taught the wrong way.
Right.
You were under the tutoring of the damn devil.
Yep.
All right, so to come in this thing, you gotta be as a babe, man, just a sponge ready to soak it up, man.
Right.
Incline your ear and listen. That's the most important thing. You were given 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You know?
That's right.
It says, I bowed down my ear a little and received her and got much learning. I profited therein.
Yeah, because these words are going to profit you, man. All right, they're going to cause you to they're going to profit you better, you know, than the ways you were doing, which was really the ways of earth that were taught unto you, like this brother just brought out.
It says, I profited therein. Therefore will I ascribe glory unto him that giveth me wisdom.
Yeah, that's why we always continue to glorify Yahweh Shem Yahushua for giving us this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, for giving it back to us, man. Along with his name, with his name, okay, you know, giving unto us the ways which are more pleasing unto him, man, and which he did not give unto these other heathen nations, man.
Right.
You know, he damn sure ain't give it to Esau, the so-called white man. He gave unto him all the ways that he hates. All right, just so that he can destroy him for it, man.
Right.
Go ahead, on.
Verse 18, for I purpose to do after her, and earnestly I follow that which is good, so shall I not be confounded.
Yeah, that's right, man. And that's what we're supposed to follow after as a nation, okay? After that which is good, okay? After the good works and examples that were left for us, man, that you can read about, man, from the ancient prophets, all right? Even from the Lord Yahweh Shai, man, who was a prophet as well, okay? You know, we're supposed to follow after those examples, not the examples of this world, man. Okay, we're supposed to forsake that, which we're going into beforehand. Micah 2:10. You know, departing out of that mentality and out of that spirit, man. You know.
My soul have wrestled with her, and in my doings I was exact. I stretched forth my hands to the heaven above, and bewailed my ignorances of her.
Yeah, that's right, man. Before you come into this truth, you realize how ignorant you were, man, and how ignorant you are, all right? Which ignorant means not to know. How much we didn't know about ourselves, about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, about our enemies, okay? About everything goes on the earth and even in the heavens, man, okay? You know how the Apostle Gabar was going into, even when you think you start to scratch the surface, you're always ever learning, man. You know, because the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is vast, man. You know, and it's a lot that we're not going to even get covered on this side. That's going to be revealed to us on the other side, man, in the kingdom.
That's right.
You know.
Verse 20. I directed my soul unto her, and I found her in pureness. I have had my heart joined with her from the beginning. Therefore shall I not be forsaken.
Yeah, that's right, man. Because ultimately this goes to the elect, those who were predestined from the foundations, those who always had this knowledge. All right, because man, the lot of the prophets are subject unto the prophets, man. Because you look into that word educate, it's edukar, which means to what? To draw out. And to draw out what? Something that's already within you, man. This knowledge, wisdom, understanding has to already be in your spirit. Okay? If it was never there, there's nothing to draw out, man. Okay? That's why the scripture talk about what? Stirring up the minds of the elect to the pureness of remembrance, man.
It says, my heart was troubled in seeking her, therefore have I gotten a good possession. The Lord hath given me a tongue for my reward, and I will praise him therewith.
That's right, man, because you're gonna go through trouble. It tells you about that in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, man. Preparing their mind for temptation, man, when you come to seek the Lord. When you come to seek the truth, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, man.
I believe it's Sirach, might be Sirach, the 6th chapter, which speaks about wisdom. It says she's going to take you through like rough ways.
Yep, I believe so.
Yeah, it's going to take you through rough ways. Because this is not going to just be given to any man. All right, the Lord's going to try you to see if you're worthy of these riches. You know what I mean? What the scripture says, riches are not commonly for a nigger.
Yeah.
For 2/3 of our people, man, they can't even, you know what I mean? Hey, you could do a lot with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We've seen some guys, man, you know what I mean, who just did the totally wrong thing with wisdom, you know? Because you could manipulate the minds of people. It teaches you real subtlety, you know?
Yep.
You gotta know how to deal with it.
You see examples of that in these harlot houses you deem as churches, man. When Esau using the Bible to enslave our people to this very day under this false depiction of the Lord, man, under Cesare Borgia, all right, so-called Jesus Christ, man, showing you how powerful these words are and how, you know, it can have that much influence over the simple-minded, chiefly of our people, because we're cleaved unto the Lord, you know.
And well, Esau, he fooled the whole world, you know, by perverting the scriptures. You know, that's really how he put everybody into subjection. You know, first and foremost the Israelites, but then he conquered the whole earth, man. Once he got us, you know, he could do whatever with these other nations, but he really got Israelites do what, man? Perverting the book.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's why the scriptures talks about in Corinthians by pulling down a stronghold that Esau has pressed out towards our people, because this truth is only for the nation of Israel, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. These other heathens, they got their guys, man. You know, they got their wicked ass customs. All right.
Yep. Sirach 51:22. The Lord hath given me a tongue for my reward, and I will praise him therewith. Draw near unto me, ye unlearned, and dwell in the house of learning.
Yeah, that's right, man. And this is the house of learning. You know, if people like to come up, oh man, you guys have a gathering, pretty much like a church, man. This is the church. This is the house, which means to what? To call out, man. All right. Right here, this is where we congregate, man. This is where you can learn and listen. All right. Keep going.
It says, wherefore are you slow? And what say ye to these things, seeing your souls are very thirsty? That's that Isaiah the 55th chapter. It says, I opened my mouth and said, buy her for yourselves without money.
Yeah, that's right. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And how do you buy it? You know, brothers was touching on this last week at camp, man. With your time, man. People like to say time is money, so that time has to be spent towards the right money. You know, the right place. which we're getting into, this is the right place and the right money to invest in, man. Invest your time in, all right? A money that's not gonna deplete or depreciate, you know?
Yeah, well, like the reply the brother Shamar did, man. All right, can't nobody take these riches from you, man.
Yep.
The only way these riches can be stripped from you is if Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know, strip them for you. Why? Because you lukewarm, or you know, you just wasn't wasn't Yahweh's in the first place. You know, you was an underwear crept in.
That's right.
But if you really laboring and you really putting in work from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, can't nobody take the reward from you, man. It says, verse 26, put your neck under the yoke and let your soul receive instruction.
Yeah, like the brother was touching on. I want to say, I think it's Wisdom of Solomon, if not Sirach, but pretty much going into how we coming after wisdom, how wisdom is going to try you, man. You pretty much become a slave to this, man.
Right.
All right.
It says, put your neck under the yoke and let your soul receive instruction. She is hard at hand to find. Behold with your eyes how that I have but little labor and have gotten unto me much rest.
That's right. We're laboring so that we can enter into our rest, man. All right, because this is not our rest. All right, the ways thereof that are here are not for us, man. All right, and it's gonna perish. It's already perishing before our eyes, man. You know.
Okay, well, just like the Apostle Tahar did a video this week. Pastor Troy was in the thumbnail.
Yep.
I forgot what he said though. You know, basically this place ain't for us.
This place ain't built for us.
Yeah,
So we're not built for this place.
Right.
You know.
It says, verse 28, get learning with a great sum of money and get much gold by her.
Yeah, that's right, man. All right, talking about seeking after this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay, and you're gonna gain greatly, man. All right.
Yep. Verse 29, let your soul rejoice in his mercy and be not ashamed of his praise. Verse 30, this last verse, it says, work your work betimes, and in his time he will give you your reward.
That's right, man. That's what it's all about, man. All right, receiving that penny, but in order to do that, you have to fulfill your end of the bargain as a servant of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Enduring to the end. These guys that fell off, you know, that turned coat, all right, that went back into the world, that worked their own way, man. Hey, guess what? Their payment is null and void with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Because what? Because they broke the contract. They broke the agreement. All right. But as far as the Lord's faithful servants, man, they're going to be found faithful and working to the very end, man. All right. For when the Lord returns to receive of that promise and ultimately the big payday, man. You know. Yeah.
I was talking about. It's Sirach chapter 6, verse 18. My son, gather instruction from thy youth up. So shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age.
Yeah, that's right, man. You know, like we were speaking about earlier. That's why Esau presses out his influence and that he instructs everybody here at a young age, because you're very as a child you're very impressionable. You're actually a sponge. That's why the brother was going into with the Lord. What the Lord told Nicodemus, man. All right, you have to become a newborn babe, pretty much in the spirit, man. You know, to have those same attributes, all right, to relearn, okay.
Verse 19, coming to her as one that ploweth and soweth.
Yeah, as a worker, man, as a working man. You know, that's why the Lord he mainly deals with those that are younger of age, man. All right. Because what you have a lot to sacrifice, and you have a lot of strength and energy, man, that you can devote towards him as being a servant.
And wait for her good fruits, for thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her.
Yeah, it's all about having patience in this thing, man. You're not gonna see the results overnight. You know, it comes in time. That's why they have a saying, you gotta trust in the process. You know.
But thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon. She is very unpleasant to the unlearned.
Yeah, that's right. The unlearned of our people, this the knowledge that they hate. They don't want to hear this. All right. They want to hear the wisdom of the world. All right, which is foolishness with the Most High. See, in 2/3 eyes, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding is not going to benefit them in this world. Oh man, how is that going to help my predicament? How that's going to help me get a better job, more money, the woman I want? This, that, and the third, man. All right, they're thinking with a carnal mind. All right, like the brother was going into. These riches are uncommon to a nigger, man, in which 2/3 of our people are. Go ahead.
She is very unpleasant to the unlearned. He that is without understanding will not remain with her.
Yeah, that's right, because the word is going to try you, man. You know, that's why a lot of guys leave, because the burden of the word gets too heavy upon them, man. They can't deal anymore. You know what? Hey, man, this is too much, catching too much hill. All right. So, right, the second chapter, you were forewarned of these things. Okay. That's why it's important to count the cost, man. All right. Do you have the sufficiency to endure to the end? You know, they start thinking about that, like, damn, I'm catching hell at home, catching hell at work. Hell, I can't even find work. All right. My household is ripping apart. My family is coming up against me. All right. This was all set to happen. Yet them being reprobates and fools, not going into the scriptures, okay, not piecing it together. They think with a carnal mind and think it's because of the Lord. Oh man, the Lord did this, man. Coming in this code or whatever, however they want to twist the words, man. And what they find themselves fleeing Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and fleeing wisdom. If wisdom don't already flee you, man. You know?
They go from being under the yoke of Yahushua to being back under the yoke of Satan.
Yeah. Hey,
Where it go, you're gonna be into subjection. In subjection into one or the other.
That's beautiful because you know, this clown Tracy, man, the Lord, you see what's going on, man. The Lord is gonna get you and your whole household, all right?
Yep.
But pretty much his whole thing was I'm transferring, all right? So what if you're transferring from serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you have to be going back to the God of this world, which is Satan.
He was emancipated.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll bring it up real fast.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Yeah, that's right, man. Because the more that you learn about Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and the law, statute, commandments thereof, how things are supposed to go, and you look at this world, man, it brings you more sorrow because you see that things are out of whack. You know, we're not in the right place that we should be as a nation. All right, our chief enemy is in rulership. Wickedness is being pressed out. The law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua are not being established on the earth, man, and that can be a very sorrowful thing to a godly man. All right. Yeah, more on that.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, go ahead.
Back in Sirach, chapter 6, verse 21, she will lie upon him as a mighty stone of trial, and he will cast her from him ere it be too long.
Yeah, that's right. Them guys that it be too much for them, man. You know, they cast off this word, man. They stop serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right.
For wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many.
Yeah, that's why wisdom is likened unto a woman, you know, Sophia. All right, this is supposed to be our main woman. All right, because this is the woman that's gonna lead towards our salvation, man. Yo, woman that you seeking to please at home, man. Hey, man, she's not gonna get you nowhere near the Heavenly Father or saved. Okay.
Give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel.
Yeah, that's right, man. You have to receive that righteous advice, man. All right, which